Alright, what is up everybody? Lepacon here, bringing you episode 1 of r/ Entitled Parents. EP gets mad at me after I put $800 million into her kid's GTA 5 account. Her kid stole her credit card. This is a long boy story. I run a small business on Discord where I can modify people's GTA 5 accounts so that they can be wealthy and have some actual fun in the game. If you ever played GTA 5, you know that you have to grind to earn money, and it's boring as hell. So, I offer people to PayPal me $1 for me to put $100 million into their account. Pretty good, right? I always screen share what I'm doing on Discord because I like to gain their trust. There's no secrets as to what I'm doing. So I'm chilling on my laptop, editing in Premiere Pro or something, and I get a notification from Discord. I'm like, alright, cool, another customer. Here's how it goes. EP, entitled parent. K, entitled parent's kid. Me, who do you think? Hello, how can I help you? Hey, I was wondering if you could recover my GTA account. Yeah, for sure. How do you want to pay? I also accept Steam cards and stuff like that. PayPal's okay. Alright, cool. How much money do you want in your account? We talk about a good amount, and he settles on $800 million, which costs $8. Anything else other than the money? I can also modify your level and stats. No, that's fine. Just the 800 M. So now he PayPal's me the money, and I get in a Discord call with him so I can screen share what I'm doing. I log into his Steam because that's how you get into his account, and start up GTA 5. Don't start reading yet, the EP comes in soon. Me, putting the money into his account. And then through the kid's microphone, I can hear his mom asking why $8 was taken from her Visa card. Oh shit, did this kid steal his mom's credit card to pay me? What the f? Who stole my Visa card? What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I'm just playing GTA, look. I'm presuming he put my screen share on full screen so it looks like he's playing GTA. Well, I've been sleeping for the past 4 hours and I didn't do anything to my credit card. You did it and I want to know why. Finishes putting money in the account. Hey dude, I'm done. He must have had his headphones disconnected because the mom asked, who's that? Oh, nobody. Oh yes, it is somebody. At this point, I can hear the kid begging EP to leave him and let him finish playing GTA, but EP probably came up to his computer because her voice got louder and clearer. Hello? Yes, how can I help you? Keep in mind, I'm only a 15-year-old who's still sort of a squeaker. Yes, who are you? Oh, I was helping your son recover his GTA account. That's what they call it. Oh, does this recover cost money? Yes, yeah, it does, but it's really cheap. You see, how much did my son buy? I know I'm just gonna get bigger if I just lie to her, but I also know the kid's gonna get obliterated by his mom if I tell her it costs $8. But I also know that stealing your mom's credit card to buy GTA money isn't good, and EP should break her kid's bad habit ASAP. $8. I then hear a lot of ruffling sounds. The kid then mutes his microphone, and I think we all know what went down. After a few minutes of me logging out of the kid's Steam account and all that, he unmuted his mic. I turned off my screen share at this point as well. Surprisingly, it's the kid's mom. I want you to refund my son all the money. I can't do that. It clearly states on our Discord server that that's impossible to remove the money from the GTA 5 account. Therefore, no refunds are allowed. But you can refund the money. He PayPal'd you, can't you? I can't do that either. It clearly states on our Discord server that I don't really give a single f about your punk ass Discord server. Give us the $8 back. I'm trying not to get mad because I keep repeating myself. In our Discord server, it clearly states that customers have to agree to the rules, which include the fact that we cannot give a refund. Listen here, buddy. I'll call GTA 5 Studios right now and tell them about you stealing from my son. That won't get you really far, but I'm not stopping you from doing anything. Why can't you just give us the freaking money back? You don't need it. You're like a 7-year-old kid. Me, at the point of exploding. You are a mother with a kid who stole your credit card and decided to spend $8 with it. Go yell at him and not me. I'm doing your kid a favor. Don't you dare get mad at me. If you have any other problems, read the rules on our server that your kid agreed to. Goodbye. I left the call. A day later, the kid DMs me on Discord to apologize for his mom freaking out over the $8. I told him that he should have just asked her permission first, and all of that might have went over a little more smoothly. Now, I've got a lot to say about this, but I'm just gonna leave it at don't steal your parents' credit cards to do things. You know, don't be buying V-Bucks. Don't be getting GTA money. Don't be getting recoveries. Like, come on, dude. Just get a job. Honestly, like, you can get a job in most places for like at the age of like 15. So like, just get a job. Woman causes asthma attack for son's new toy. This is more of a serious one. A little bit of context, my asthma is really bad and it can worsen when I panic or worry. Me and some of my friends were hanging out at the library after school, waiting for our parents to come pick us up. We were 14. The layout of the library is a kids section, teen section where we were, and a quiet zone. Something was triggering my asthma, so I take my pump. A kid notices and comes up to me asking what it is, so I tell him, medicine to help me breathe. He runs off and we think nothing of it. A woman comes up to us asking for her son's toy back, the puffer thing, me getting nervous as she seems very aggressive. I say, it's my medicine. Your son came up to me asking what it was. She looked even more angry, and at that point I needed my pump again, so I use it. and before I could use it, she snatched it from my hand, scratched me, which drew blood, barely any, but still, and walked off with a smug look on her face, saying, "Thank you, children. I need my pump bad, and shock can make it worse for me." Two of my friends went up after her, while another went looking for a member of staff. My friends catch up to her and see she gave it to her child, who was just puffing it into the air, which is a waste, and the pump was nearly empty. My friend snatches it out of the kid's hand and says to the mom, "You're a piece of shit," and it comes back to me. I get the pump and it's empty, and I needed it really bad, so I called my mom to see where she was, as she had a spare. She was stuck in traffic and would be about half an hour away. I start to panic as I needed it, as I was struggling to breathe. The woman comes back to us and screams at us for taking her son's new toy. She could clearly see me heavily breathing and wheezing and said, "Stop bullshit. I know you don't need it. You're not even using it." My friends say, "Because your son used it, it's empty." She grabbed me by my collar and I started to panic quite a bit, and my breathing became incredibly hard. She lets go as now everyone's looking, but this caused the start of an asthma attack. My friend finally came back with a staff member, and they saw what happened, and they called the police and an ambulance. The rest I couldn't remember, as I was getting really weak and faint, but from what my friends told me, the woman said that I stole her son's asthma pump, and my friends were making fun of her and her son. Not true. And the staff member got someone to check the CCTV, and guess what? Turns out she was lying. At this point, I fainted, and my mom came in, and she knew exactly what to do in situations like this. And once the ambulance came, I was rushed off, and my friend stayed to give a statement to the police, and they said the woman was arrested. Once I woke up in the hospital, I was greeted by my family and friends, which was comforting, as my breathing was still pretty bad. Then, the head of the school comes in to visit, saying that the woman's child has been moved from the school into another, so she won't be going near me again, which made me feel a lot safer. My family had a restraining order against her from coming near me or the school. Then, about 2 months later, me and my friends were sitting in the library waiting for our parents. While sitting, having fun, talking and stuff like that, I then noticed out of the corner of my eye, the woman's child. I start to panic and my friends were comforting me. I tell them, one of them goes to check if the woman is there, and she was, so I call the police. She sees me and my friends and confronts us like nothing about the restraining order ever happened. And says, "Do you have my son's toy?" in quite a calm way. So I calm down, but very confused, I say, "No, the asthma pump is mine. Can you leave me alone, please?" My friends form a gate around me for safety. She keeps saying, "Give my son his toy back, please. It's his. He has full rights to it and deserves it far more than you bullies." I feel very uncomfortable, as it felt like a horror movie the way she was talking to me. My friends kept saying, "Go away," as loudly as possible to draw attention of some staff. Staff come over and try to remove the woman, but she is persistent in getting her son's toy. Police come in and she is once again arrested. The last I heard about her is that she's in jail and her child was taken away from her for safety. And I only found out recently, I'm now 19, she stopped taking her medicine, which is why she was so crazy. Bro, imagine trying to kill somebody just so your son can play with a toy. That's not even a toy in the first place. This doesn't even need a title. So I am not really in the most stable place in my life. My developmental disorder, Asperger's if you're curious, doesn't help. I usually barely afford rent and end up going days without eating. I had recently got a new job and had started eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner again. But things change quickly, don't they? I was on my 3rd week working there, and I was a good employee. I followed my manager's directions and was always kind to customers. But there is always that one time. EP walks into the coffee shop I work at and walks to the register with an 8 to 9-year-old boy. "Can I have a large coffee and a small hot chocolate?" She sounds demanding. "Sure, that'll be $3.27. That should be $1 because I'm cute. Don't you give discounts to cute people?" I really wanted to say, "We do. Your total is $3.27, but I resisted. We do not have such a thing." "What was the total again?" $3.27. She fishes out the cash in the angriest way possible. "Here. Your coffee and hot chocolate will be ready quickly." They go and sit down. A couple of minutes later, her coffee and hot chocolate are ready. "EP, please come to the front. Your drinks are ready." She comes up and yells at me. "Why did you say my name out loud? Now everyone knows who I am and will stare at me, you asshole. Now you are causing a scene, so I'll just hand you your drinks." She rips the drinks from my hand and storms over to the table. I watch her chug the coffee, then throw it on the ground. Then drinks the small hot chocolate for the kid, then throws it at the kid's head. I walk over to her and say with a serious voice, "I'm going to ask you to stop. You are the rudest on all this planet, and I have met some rude Keep in mind, being yelled at by a stranger when you have depression, anxiety, and developmental issues doesn't make you think logically. I am on the verge of tears as this lady is yelling at me for stopping her from abusing her child who was crying. I demand to speak with your manager. I walk to the back of the store and tell the manager that a customer needs him. We both walk back to the front, and when we get there, I see her lying on the floor comforting her child. Why did you ask to speak with me? He abused my child and is now trying to harm me. We had no security cameras in there, so it was a 50-50. My manager looks at me. Is this true? Absolutely not. We had a long argument, but in the end, I got fired. Now I'm just typing this story on my bedroom floor, eating a Milky Way, surviving off the food I still have at my parents' house until I can get a job. OP was actually right to not give us the title because I actually have no words. From the moment this chick walked into this place, she was just being the most irrational, crazy person that I've ever seen. Alright everyone, that's going to conclude episode 1 of r/entitled parents. If you did enjoy this video, you want to see me make more like this, please consider liking the video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing with notifications on for more content. My Discord and my Twitter, all my social media is in the links below. Thanks for watching.